Sinri's eyes are locked with mine, but I know he was speaking to the girl when he says,
"She could be of some use to us, Soul."
"What use? Look at her. She's an upper kid. They're all good for nothing. Useless."
"Your name?"
Sinri asks. "What does it matter?" I answer, proud of the sharpness in my words even though I'm terrified of my interrogators. Soul scoffs, but Sinri stays calm as he says,
"It doesn't. I can just call you girl. Let me tell you what does matter. The aqueducts."
"The aqueducts? Where they grow our harvest?"
"Yes, exactly that,"
Sinri says. Brahm throws his hands in the air in exasperation.
"We are wasting time. Just let me dig through her mind a bit and I could get some answers."
Sinri looks back at me, his eyes following the tubing of my pure air tank to the glow of the blooms inside.
"The aqueducts, where are they?"
A demand, not a question. I hate to disappoint, but they keep that a secret. Only aqueduct workers and politicians know the exact location. A kid like me would never know that. "See? Useless," Soul cuts in.
"She must know something. I've never known an honest upper,"
Brahm says.
"You tellin' the truth?"
Sinri asks. "Why would I lie? You saved me from a deadhead." "But I could find someone who knows of the aqueducts. I know everyone important in the upper city." Sinri beckons Brahm forward, saying,
"I can't take any chances. Don't struggle. It hurts less that way."
"You won't get away with this!" I scream, though I'm certain they will absolutely get away with it. I am alone down here in the dark, lost in the undercity tunnels.
"Stop yelling,"
Sinri directs.
"You'll only attract more deadheads. Get what you can from her,"
he tells Brahm. Brahm leans in close to my face.
"It'll just be a minute,"
he whispers. "Don't you dare, you—" I am cut off by an overwhelming rush of pain. All I can do is scream as he plucks out all the pieces he wants, effortlessly. Then, I feel the hold on my mind retreat.
"Ember. Her name is Ember Bridgham,"
Brahm says, standing.
"Bridgham, as in Chancellor Bridgham?"
Sinri asks.
"The one and only,"
Brahm says. Soul eyes me, annoyed. "I guess she's not completely useless."
"She comes,"
Sinri says. The shadows binding me lose their grip, and as soon as I'm freed, Sinri strolls into the darkened tunnel. Up ahead, Sinri falls hard into the nearest wall and begins coughing violently. He chokes down whatever bits of clean air are being filtered by his half-dead air plant. Brahm runs ahead, asking,
"What can we do, Sin?"
I stare at him as shadows begin to fall back over us. Beads of sweat gather around his white and cracked lips. Something about the way his mouth gapes like that reminds me of the deadhead's face. It was impossible not to pity him. So I was about to break yet another rule. "Sinri," I call, making my way to him. "Here, I have plenty in mine." I set my tank down and pry open the canister.
"Don't, you'll make yourself sick,"
he chokes out. I ignore him and reach into the blue glow of the terrarium, plucking one of my sprouts from the soil. "Here, open yours," I say. With a shocked expression, Sinri obeys, almost falling his way to the ground to open his tank. I peer into it and frown, seeing only red dirt inside instead of soil.
"It's all we have sometimes,"
he says. With a heavy sigh, I say, "Here," and scoop up a handful of soil from my tank, gently pressing it into the base of his. Then I carefully tuck the fragile sprout in place. Sinri keeps his gaze lowered, fixed on his tank before finally speaking.
"Ember, right?"
Yeah, that's me. And you're Sinri Black,
I don't owe you anything.
he says without hesitation. I know, I say. You saved me from a deadhead. We're even,
Even.
he murmurs before turning and walking away. You're still useless, Sol says. Then she pauses, but less useless than the other uppers. Then we turn and follow Sinri into the dark.